The girl and the serpent queen. They threw her into the pit at dusk. The stone walls of the dungeon echoed with hisses, and the stench of venom, and rot clung to the air like smoke. 13-year-old Kayla hit the ground hard, scraping her palms and knees. She blinked against the dim torchlight, gasping for breath as a heavy gate slammed shut above her. "Let the serpent take her," sneered the guard. "May her death be quick or not." Kayla was alone with the beast that had devoured dozens of prisoners before her. The stories called it Varkassa, the Venom Queen, a snake the size of a warhorse, with glimmering scales, long ivory fangs, and a hunger for warm blood. No one had ever faced her and lived. Kayla shivered, listening to the soft scrape of scales over stone. Then came the hissing. Low, rumbling, a warning. She spun around and froze. Out of the shadows slithered the massive snake. Its body shimmered like black oil in the torchlight. 2 golden eyes gleamed with cold intelligence. Its tongue flicked out, tasting the air, tasting her. Kayla's heart pounded so loudly she was sure the creature could hear it. She backed into the wall, trembling. The snake rose up, towering above her. It flared wide. One strike, and it would be over. But it didn't strike. Instead, it stopped, inches away, its head tilted slightly. Its eyes narrowed, studying her. Kayla swallowed hard. "Go ahead," she whispered. "Get over with." The serpent lowered its head to her face, and then it blinked, not with hunger, not with rage, but curiosity. Kayla blinked back. "You're not going to eat me?" she asked, voice shaking. The snake blinked again. Then it slowly, very slowly, coiled itself into a circle beside her and rested its great head on the ground. Kayla didn't sleep that night, but she wasn't eaten either. By morning, she was sitting beside the serpent, stroking its cool scales with a trembling hand. It began with bread. The guards, thinking they were tormenting her, threw down a stale loaf of crusty bread for the snake's meal. Kayla was starving, but so was the serpent. She tore the loaf in half and gently placed a bigger piece beside the snake. It didn't devour her. Instead, it nudged the bread with its nose and slid it back toward her. Kayla looked into its golden eyes. "You're not a monster," she murmured. "You're trapped, just like me." From that moment on, they were no longer prisoner and beast. They were companions. Kayla named her Sorintha, after an ancient guardian serpent in the old mountain legends her grandmother used to tell. Each day, Kayla talked to Sorintha about the world beyond the pit, the clouds, the wind, the taste of ripe berries. She told stories of her mother's lullabies and her brother's wooden toys. Sorintha listened silently, eyes unblinking, her great body coiled protectively around the girl every night. Sorintha began to bring her things. Bits of cloth scavenged from the dungeon floor, smooth stones from the tunnel corners. Once, even a little silver ring that had belonged to a long-dead prisoner. It wasn't just protection. It was affection. Kayla began to change, too. She was no longer the frightened girl who had fallen into the pit. Her voice grew strong, her eyes sharp. She stopped flinching when the guards came. "You'll die in there with it," one of them snarled. Kayla just smiled. "She's not it. Her name is Sorintha." One night, Kayla woke to a low growl above the pit. Torches flickered. A metal gate groaned. A man with armor and chains descended the ladder. He was not a guard. "I've come for the serpent," he said. "A gift for the king's arena. I brought venom shackles." Kayla stepped between the man and Sorintha. "You won't touch her." The man laughed. "You think you can stop me, girl?" Sorintha's hood flared behind her. She hissed, a deep bone-shaking sound. The man hesitated. "So she obeys you?" Kayla narrowed her eyes. "She's my friend, and if you try to hurt her, she will end you." The man lunged. So did Sorrenta. A flash of fangs. A scream. Blood. The man never rose again. Word spread quickly. The girl who had tamed the Serpent Queen. The child who walked unscathed beside the deadliest creature in the dungeons. Even the cruelest guards stopped mocking her. Some whispered that she was a witch. Others said she was chosen by the gods. The truth was simpler. Kayla had seen the serpent not as a monster, but as a soul, a creature with pain, memory, longing, and capacity for love. Weeks passed. Kayla and Sorrenta developed a language of gestures, hisses, even touches. They understood each other better than words ever could, but their peace couldn't last. One morning, the warden came in person. He looked down into the pit and saw Kayla sleeping curled beside the serpent, arm draped over Sorrenta's coils like a blanket. "This is unnatural," he spat. "We'll end them both tomorrow." That night, Kayla whispered into Sorrenta's ear slit, "They're going to kill us." Sorrenta lifted her head and touched her nose to Kayla's brow. A silent promise. No chains. No more cages. It was time. When the guards came at dawn with spears and poison hooks, they found an empty pit. Sorrenta had tunneled through the weakened wall during the night, carving an escape route with her fangs and massive coils. Kayla rode on her back as they slithered through darkness and broken stone, up toward the forgotten caves and into the cold morning light. The dungeon was far below them now. Kayla looked back only once. Sorrenta didn't. They say a girl with wild eyes and a great serpent beside her now roams the mountain passes. Bandits fear her. Villagers bless her. Sick children whisper her name like a prayer. She never returned to the pit. But she remembers. And Sorrenta never left her side. Not for a day.